fall sports are now running, spiking, kicking, and performing all sorts of other verbs, we've got the latest developments on every sport the Patriots have to offer.
Plus, last Thursday, the West Wake Ravens were perched outside of FA's chamber door. Did they quote nevermore?
We've got that and more on this edition of the Sports Desk.
Coming up on this edition of the Sports Desk. Join us today for scores, highlights, and breaking news from all across Patriot athletics. From exclusive interviews to compelling stories right from the source, you can turn to us first for any insight on FA sports. Now, to bring you the latest updates, here's your anchors. Greetings and salutations, amigos, and welcome to the year's first and hopefully not last broadcast of the Sports Desk. I'm Matthew Pertz, alongside the one and only Tyler Joyner, and we are occasionally pretty good at giving you athletic updates.
Let's kick things off with boys soccer. Those Gallant Gents took on the Friendship Christian Falcons a week ago today and ended the match in a 2-2 stalemate. The team then traveled to Franklinton, where they faced off against the Northeast Wake Warriors. That score got stuck in traffic, but it should be back in time for next week's show.
The soccer team is undergoing a monumental shift in leadership this season. Let's go to Claire Batten to learn more.
Hey FA, it's Claire Batten. This upcoming season on the guys soccer team, they not only have new freshmen that have lots of talent, but they also have a new coach, Coach Perdowski. Zach Hansen describes what he plans to achieve this year.
Hope to score a lot of goals and start as a freshman, which would be good, and maybe win state.
Daniel Megan discusses the differences of middle school soccer to high school soccer.
Well, there's a lot more running and the players are more aggressive. Yeah, I could say that. There's a lot more skill that you need.
I decided to coach high school soccer this year because I felt that I was ready for it. I have a master's degree in coaching, so the easiest way to use that degree is to get right into high school sports.
Along with going to the state championship, Coach Perdowski wants to see your support.
To see the bleachers over here filled up and filled up around the outside of the fence over here of our screaming Patriot fans.
Your next opportunity to see the Strikers in action is this Wednesday against Lewisburg High School. Be sure to wear your Pat Power loudly.
The only fall sport that has an alliteration for a name, girls golf that is, has been swinging away at the driving range. The ladies don't have a match until September 9th against Voyager.
This is the first year that the Sports Desk has ever covered girls golf. Let's go to Sean Beatty with a preview of this season.
Girls golf completed their inaugural season last year and are looking to improve a lot this year. Our very own Coach Armstrong believes a mix of exciting youth and experienced returners will make this year great.
Kind of starting from the scratch with some people, but the returners I do have back from last year, they've kind of come a long way, and I am looking for big things from them.
Two golfers in particular that Coach Armstrong is confident about are Sarah Allen and Aaron Walsh, both of whom began playing last season.
They both fell in love with the game. They've played a lot throughout the off-season. They've gotten some lessons on the side, and they have improved a lot, and I'm expecting some big things from them this year.
It looks like Walsh is expecting big things from herself as well.
I really want to start shooting in the 30s because last year I shot in the 60s and now I'm down to the 40s.
Teammate Sarah Allen has some high expectations for the team this year.
I'm hoping on making regionals this year, so hopefully getting pretty far in that. With the expansion of the team and a lot of people have gotten better, that we can definitely get up there.
Girls golf is looking to make their second year a great one. With all the returners looking better than ever, the expectations are sky high. From Franklin Academy, this is Sean Beatty.
And it looks like the golf team is looking to make a big jump in the standings. You know who else has been jumping recently?
Who? Oh yeah, that's volleyball. The JV squad defeated the Granville Central Panthers in straight sets to win their inaugural match on Thursday, August 21st. The ladies squared off against the Western Wake Ravens, then challenged Oxford Prep the next day. Those scores will be airdropped directly to your iPads Monday.
Varsity volleyball has also been setting up for victory. They stomped Kestrel Heights last Tuesday 3-0. then battled the Westwake Ravens on Thursday. That final score will be signed, sealed, and delivered next week.
In their first season, the JV volleyball team is already living up to the varsity standard of winning. Adam Hamilton and Monty York have the story.
Good afternoon, FA. I'm Adam Hamilton alongside Monty York.
To tell you about the JV and varsity volleyball team.
I think it's going to be a lot better than the seasons we've had in the past. Last year was the first year that we made it to the state playoffs, and we played awesome against Pender County. So I'm absolutely looking forward to this year. We have a small team, thankfully, because we now have a JV team. So the 10 girls that I kept on the varsity are very skilled. They show leadership qualities. So I'm very grateful with the girls that I have. Varsity will serve as leaders to those JV players, serve as like a role model. So my players play with intense competitive nature, and I expect that of JV. I expect the JV to see how quickly our game moves so they can mimic that in their JV matches.
Now back to the news desk.
Fact of the day. In Utah, it is illegal to swear in front of a dead person.
Thankfully, this isn't Utah. We aren't swearing, and you aren't dead.
Instead, it's time for announcements. Congratulations to all of the foreign language speakers who were recently inducted into their respective honor society. The National English Honor Society will be holding inductions tomorrow night at 6. Congrats to all of you gifted linguists. If you plan on ordering a yearbook, the price will be only $50 until September 12th. There is also a senior ad session on September 10th from 5:30 to 7:30. Email yearbook at franklinacademy.org for more information.
The Tri-M Honor Society will conduct a meeting during Flex tomorrow. In Flex Thursday, the National Art Honor Society, Latin Club, Junior Civitan Club, Lacrosse Club, National Honor Society, and National Science Honor Society will all meet. Student Council will be the lone club gathering during Flex on Friday. Senior formals will be taken on Thursday morning, while the rest of the student body will have their uniform pictures taken on Friday. In addition, Student Council will be hosting a movie night on September 5th. Several FA teachers are performing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge to remember Ben McNeil, a member of the class of 2007. Ben and his family suffered from the genetic disorder that affects muscle control. He lost his mother and older brother before he fell to the disease in 2009.
The Ice Bucket Challenge was recently started to raise awareness for ALS. The quest has spread quickly over social media, and the ALS Association has received $41 million in donations in less than 1 month.
Now let's take a look at some of the Patriots' finest taking the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Okay, Mr. Straits and I are accepting the Ice Bucket Challenge. I was nominated by my sons, Corey Heights and Andrew Heights, and I would like to dedicate this to a student of ours from FA, Ben McNeil, and his family who suffer from ALS. And we're going to challenge, who are we challenging, Mr. Straits?
Well, I was nominated by my nephew, Tanner, and so we are challenging the Franklin Academy administration, which includes David Mahaley,
Tim Hall,
Tara Davis,
Mary Jo Sullivan,
Ashley Bear,
and is that it?
And Denise Kent.
And Denise Kent, yeah.
So without
All right,
further
let's
ado,
do it. Oh, God. Okay. All right.
That's good.
You can stop now, Matt.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
FA5 teachers. By next Friday.
I said.
And FA3 and FA4 teachers. And FA1 and FA2 teachers. No.
All right.
1,
2.
You're recording.
On behalf of the FA faculty, we accept the Water Ice Bucket Challenge. We were nominated by the faculty, so we will do it. And we want to do this in honor of Ben McNeil.
Who are we challenging?
We challenge now Mr. Bob Luddy. Whoa.
Ready? We're doing this?
All right, you counting down?
3, 2, 1, done!
girls' tennis has served up a new season. The squad dominated Lewisburg last Tuesday by a score of 8-1, then completed the home and home 2 days later.
For the sake of suspense, we'll give you that score next Monday.
While this may be a new season for the girls' tennis team, high expectations are to be expected after last season's success.
Good afternoon, FA. Coming off of a strong season last year, the FA girls tennis team is leaning on a combination of both young energy and experience in hopes of another successful season.
My name is Greg Duffy, and I'm the Franklin Academy tennis coach. This year, we're going to do our best. We lost a lot of good players, but we still have some good players left. In fact, we had so many good players last year that all of them didn't get to play as much as they wanted to, but they'll all get a lot more opportunities to play this time around. Our number one player last year and the last few years, the one who's made it to the state individual championships, the last 2 years in a row is Casey Langer, and look for more good things from her. She's continued to improve each year. Of course, so is her competition, so she's got to play well and work really hard. We have a lot of good newcomers, Christina, Anastasia, Shimoniak. They played last year, but they should be in the top 6.
Last year we didn't really play that much in doubles matches. I hope that we get to play some more this year and just play more games and stuff. I hope that we get closer with the team, and so we're like a big happy family, and that I get to play more doubles matches with my sister.
Now remember, Franklin Academy, I'm Abby Miranda for FA Today.
Thanks, Abby Miranda.
Cross country is off and running into a new season. The team's first meet is on August 30th in Hope Mills, North Carolina, against teams from all across the country. They will then race a week later in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Last year, the team was led by a group of strong seniors. How will they cope this season? Brandon Hansen has the answer.
This year, the boys and girls cross country team has had to develop new leadership due to losing seniors because of graduation. However, the Patriots still have a talented upperclassmen group that is looking forward to carrying the load and have another successful year.
This year, the Patriots cross country team is taking a new lead into making a bigger and stronger team so that they can be successful for this season. Here's Ms. Martin with more detail about the 54 runners on the team this year, both new and old members.
Having more runners is always a good thing, mainly because you have a deeper talent pool. But in this case, we've been able to develop the runners over the years, and I think it just will make us stronger. On the guys' side, it'll be a little easier because we had some new talent come in that we weren't expecting that filled in those spots nicely. Girls' side, I'm looking to the young ones that are coming in to develop over the season and hopefully develop quickly enough for us in the off-season. Leadership will be really good, really solid. We have 4 senior captains this year, and they've all been on the team for a very long time. My expectations are pretty high. This will be the best season for the guys. Our depth is greater than it's ever been before.
Losing some key seniors from the previous year, Hannah Janker talks to us about her expectations for this year.
Well, we did lose a lot of good runners that were in varsity last year, but I think this year we got a lot of new people who are going to make the team really good this year. This year I'm hoping both the guys team and the girls team will make it to state, and hopefully everyone will get a better time and achieve their own personal goals.
Let's see how Matthew Pertz plans to take on his new leadership role as captain this year.
Well, this is my first year as captain, and I'm really excited about that. I'm glad that I get to lead these guys this year. And this is a really fun, really energetic bunch that we're going to be bringing into meets, and I think that this year we can push for the state title. We've got a lot of new talent and a lot of good returners, and it'll take a lot to lead them, but I think Justin and I are really ready to take this team to the next level.
This has been Brandon Hansen with the Cross Country Story. Back to you guys in the studio.
Great story, Brandon. Tyler, before we conclude today's show, we'd like to share a developing story that we've been following.
That's right, Matthew. It is our honor here at FA Today to welcome Franklin Academy to the world of social media and all of its marvelous wonders. As a high school, Franklin Academy is now officially on Twitter and Facebook.
They can be followed on Twitter at FAHS_WF and liked on Facebook at facebook.com/FranklinAcademyNC. That's all we have for you this week. For Tyler Joyner, I'm Matthew Pertz, reminding you that if you plan on driving to a game, please don't forget your car. Good night, America.